Hello everyone, I'm your nearest Genshin Impact player, theorist, whatever you prefer. I go by Aculeatus, or, yeah, well that's me anyways. I'd like to go on ahead and apologize for the lack of quality in this video. I'm a one-take kind of person, and for some reason it only decided to show the top half of my screen for this entire recording. I don't know why, but I will try to have that fixed by the next time I start to film a video, because no one wants to just watch me play the top right half of Minecraft, or left, whatever that direction is. Anyways, today's video is going to be on an entire compilation, with all of it maxed up together, of Khaenri'ah, as of 3.2. The date of filming is December 15th, 2022. I'm probably going to have a bunch of messages about how piss poor the quality is. Sorry, and again, in advance. Anyway, let's get into it. So, I'm mostly going to just be listing off facts continuously. So, the lore for today would be, starting off very easy, would be that Khaenri'ah was a nation without a god, not because it had a god that died, or that had abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. As a quote from Dainsleif himself. Khaenri'ah is a part of an underground nation that is not a part of the continent of Teyvat, and it was not ruled by Celestia or an Archon. The Cataclysm, also known as the Catastrophe to some, is the period of time where the destruction and downfall of Khaenri'ah by Celestia and executed by the Archons. All Archons were present at the battle, minus Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, who was protected Irminsul. One of the known reasons why Khaenri'ah was destroyed was the art of Crimea, an advanced type of alchemy that was originally made there. Albedo practiced Crimea, which she summarizes as making something out of nothing. During the Cataclysm, the people of Khaenri'ah were cursed to live as hilly churls, as well as cursed with immorality. Or immortality, my bad, oopsie. However, the pool in the upside-down city in the chasm, the underground portion, seems to weaken the curse or somehow apply relief to the citizens. This is the reason that hilly trolls are drawn to it, as it lessens their pain. The royal guards were knights of Khaenri'ah. During the Cataclysm, they bravely fought, but they were also cursed. They lost a significant part of their memory, and their intelligence has lowered tenfold. Now all that remains of them is armor, and that has the will to fight for something, someone, and some matter. The captain of the guard was Dainsleif. The boatkeeper, aka Dainsleif, or the bowkeeper, however you prefer to pronounce it, he was the former knight captain of the royal guard of Khaenri'ah, and was also known as the Twilight Sword. However, he failed to stop the destruction of Khaenri'ah 500 years ago, and the curse of immortality was also placed upon him by the Archons. He met the Abyss Twin, also known as the twin that you didn't choose at the start of the game. It appears that they were traveling companions for a period of time, similarly to how we are with Paimon. However, now it appears they are enemies. The Eclipse Dynasty was the fallen and final dynasty of Khaenri'ah. It was ruled by the one-eyed king Irmin. The description of the statuettes that the shadowy husk drop mentions a one-eyed idol, and that he was adored by the royal guards. One can assume that the idol in question is, in fact, King Irmin. Based upon the appearance, it can be inferred that King Irmin had a mustache, a long beard, and wore a hoodie that had long horns. The Abyss Order is an organization made out of non-human monsters. They are strictly enemies with the surface world, and the destruction of Khaenri'ah is a key factor in why the Abyss Order wants to destroy Teyvat. The leader of the Abyss Order is, in fact, our Abyssal Twin. As far as we are aware, the plan is to remove the curse, bring back Khaenri'ah, and destroy Celestia to take its revenge, similarly to the Teresa's plan. The sibling, known as the Prince or Princess of the Abyss, based on the traveler you had chosen, is not a descender of this world. They appeared in Khaenri'ah and actively referred to it as their homeland. Now, I have a separate theory going over this, and why the Abyss Twin is not of this world, which I'm sure you guys would be very inclined to seeing. but I don't have that up just yet, so a little patience would be lovely until I can get that going. The Intivet is the national flower of Khaenri'ah. It once bloomed all over the country, but only lasts for roughly 2 weeks. However, if someone was to pluck the flower and take it out of Khaenri'ah, it would slowly harden into a stone-like material. Only when the flower is returned to its homeland, to the soil its roots came from, would the petals turn soft and slowly fade to dust. Furthermore, it can be assumed that the Intivat is a symbol of a wanderer, far from home, signifying the tenderness and fragility of their homeland. Khaenri'ah's last hope. This is our last chance. You are our last hope. Those were the words Kaya's father said to him before he was left alone at the Dawn Winery. On Diluc's 18th birthday, his father, Crepus, died. And on that same day, Kaya revealed to Diluc that he was a spy from Khaenri'ah. Diluc promised not to tell anyone else in Mondstadt. However, in a grief-stricken rage, the wine tycoon ended up getting into a fight with his younger brother. Kaya only ended up living through this fight due to the fact that he had an ice shield, which could be found in his C4, or I apologize, his Constellation 4. Kaya is deeply traumatized by this, and this is the start of their long, forever, unending battles with one another. However, this is also where Kaya got his cryovision in this fight. According to Mona Magistus, Kaya Albrecht will have to make a very difficult and conflicting choice between siding with Khaenri'ah or Mondstadt, where he was abandoned being told he was the only hope, or where his now estranged brother lives. He is forced to choose between loyalty and duty, compared to truth and happiness. The people of Khaenri'ah nicknamed their machines field tillers. Following the country's fall, the machines wandered aimlessly for hundreds of years. These are also known as ruin guards, ruin hunters, ruin drake, so on and so forth. They are what plagues this world the most, in my personal opinion. They are difficult to get rid of. Rhaentuta is the Great Sinner, or, going by her more common name, Gold, is a researcher as well as someone who practiced the ancient art of Crimea. One day, deep in the heart of a dungeon, her and Primordial Albedo discovered an artifact known as the Heart of Neighbors. Shortly after discovering the heart, Rhaentuta mysteriously disappeared. She left a final message for Albedo, for him to find the truth and the meaning of the world. Well, now that we're done talking about how great she is, let's go into some of the things that she's decided to make and plague us all with. She's created the Golden Wolf Lord, Albedo, Durin, Primordial Albedo, and Rift Wolves. This woman is a nightmare, and all hell on this planet is something that she causes if it wasn't for Alice, Clee's mother, trying to outmatch her and property damage somehow. Anyways, there is a common symbol across all people from Khaenri'ah, a star-like symbol. There are stars all over Kaya and Dainsmith, most noticeably their pupils, as well as Albedo's star on his belly button. And you may be going, wait, Albedo has a star on his neck. Well, fun fact, that's actually his belly button. Can you believe that? However, the star symbol could also be found on the banners of the Royal Guards. Well, that's just about all my fun facts for today regarding Khaenri'ah. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them down below. I have about an hour of footage, so I will try to squeeze something else in here really quick just so I can get through this really bad footage. Or maybe I'll just use that for another day. Who knows? Anyways, that's all for today. I'm Aculeatus, your friendly theorist who may or may not have, like, I don't know, maybe a little bit genshin crazy. Maybe I am clinically insane. I'm kidding. Me. Would I do that? Nah. Just kidding. Anyways, social medias are somewhere. This is just video one. I expect quality to improve. That's it. Toodaloo.